Matthew, it's Mom. I'm very excited tonight. We're going to make barbecue pizza. I'm actually looking forward to this. I think it's going to be really good. I don't know where to look in this camera, obviously. Maybe if I just look at the numbers. Anyway, I read the directions this time because we're not doing the calzone. I'm actually going to do what it says. And it said to preheat. This is one of those, the Pillsbury pizza crust. Anyway, it says heat to 400 degrees, which I did, for a greased any size nonstick cookie sheet, which, well, this actually isn't greased, so maybe I should do 425. Let me pop that up. Hang on. All right, so I've got that preheating. Anyway, it says to put the dough out on the cookie sheet, and I'm going to pre-bake it for 8 minutes. But I wanted to make sure that you probably have a baking sheet like I do, just a regular metal one. Make sure and put tin foil down. A little bit of your olive oil or any kind of oil will do, I think. I love olive oil. And take your paper towel and smear it around so it doesn't stick. And then it doesn't really matter, how wonky the shape is of your pizza, but you definitely, pizza dough, but you definitely want it to be the same thickness so that it cooks evenly. And one old trick is to just take a glass and you can just kind of roll it to get those edges out and get it a more uniform thickness. And of course, you got to have nice, clean hands for this. But this will help get the dough more even. And then you can do it as thin or as thick as you want. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and pre-bake this for 8 minutes, and then I'll see you and we'll top it off. Yum. Hope this works. Hi Matthew, it's Mom again. I'm back. We're ready to take the pizza crust out. Oh, that's a hot oven. And that's what it looks like, preheated for 8 minutes, which it looks pretty good, I think. I went ahead and shredded my barbecue even more because I just wanted it nice and thin shred. But I wanted to show you what I'm going to do with the leftovers. I hope you can see this. I've got them in individual baggies and then in a big baggie. And I'm just going to pop this in the freezer. And we're actually going to get 10 single meals out of that one Boston butt, which I think is pretty good. Finding a space in the freezer is a challenge, but if you store stuff in those Ziploc bags, it doesn't take up as much room as Tupperware. Now it says I can garnish my pizza crust any way I want. It's a barbecue pizza, so I'm going to use my barbecue sauce. Instead of pizza sauce, and I don't really have to have it thick. I'm doing it more for flavor than anything. So let's start with that and see how we do. I'm just going to take the back of a spoon. Hope you can see this, yeah. And just run it out all the way to the edge. Why not? Yeah, that was plenty. So I just want the flavor. Oh man, does that smell good already. Yum, 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 yum. Then I'm going to take my meat. Of course, you do your pizza any way that looks yummy to you. And just kind of sprinkle that around. Of course, super clean hands or gloves if you want to wear vinyl or latex gloves. That'll work too. I like to watch the people cook when we go to a pizza place if I can see them, because I figure I can get tips of what they're doing just by watching them. Of course, they work really fast. Okay, that looks pretty good. That's why I wanted it shredded thinner than I had it before, so that I could get it all around there. Now remember last night we had the onions and the bell peppers that we already sauteed. And you can put them on raw if you want. I like them cooked a little bit. Raw peppers and onions are not kind to my tummy, my stomach, but if they don't bother you and that's how you want to do it, that'll work. So I'm going to cover this all with cheese, and I'll show you another thing too you can try if you want. I may as well use all of this. The weekend is coming up and I don't know what else I'd use it for right now, so why not? There we go. I'm going to push everything closer to the edge. This dough kind of poofed up a little, which I guess is to be expected. Just make sure everything's kind of even. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a jar of mushrooms on it, take the lid off, turn it upside down, holding your hand like this to drain off all the water over the sink, and then put them on. But I don't feel like doing it. Now I've got two kinds of cheeses. I've got mozzarella cheese and I've got the cheddar cheese. You could also get the Italian 4 or 5 cheese, whatever it's called. And I actually think, this is just my opinion, that the cheddar cheese would be really good on it. So I'm going to put cheddar cheese on half and mozzarella on the other half as a little experiment, and we'll see which one tastes better. And I guess you put the cheese on last. Darn allergies. I don't know. Do it however you want. However floats your boat. And the other half, and I get the low moisture skim. I don't know why. Just seems like I should. Low moisture sounds like a good deal. And I didn't add any salt to this. There's salt in the cheese. It's quite salty if you didn't know that. And of course, you know I'm used to not eating salt. All right, now the directions, which I'm reading this time, say to bake 6 to 10 minutes longer until crust is dark golden brown. Extra toppings may require more time. Okay, well, we'll start with 6 and increase it if we need to. So let me stick that back in. How yummy does that look? Can you see it? And I'll pause the video again and let you know how it looks. I'm going to start with 6 because I can always add time, but I can't subtract it. All right, love you, bye. See you in a minute. Hi, Matthew, it's Mom again, and it's done. It's done. Can you see it? It looks so yummy. And this was 8 minutes at 425. And I think it's going to work out perfectly. That cheddar cheese looks good. The mozzarella looks good. I'm going to transfer it over to this. Let's see, is it big enough? Yeah. That's going to be a challenge. You want to see that challenge, don't you? I can tell you do. All right, let's see how clever I think I am. First of all, let's get it off the tin foil. See, if you didn't use the tin foil, then you could just go ahead and get your pizza cutter and cut away. But I really wanted to use tin foil. And this is going to work. I can tell. The tin foil is not hot. Of course, the pan is. Still stuck in one little place. All right. Now let's see if I can't get this to... Yeah, it's going to slide. Life is good if your mom is strong enough to do this. Which I think I am. Oh! You didn't think I could do it, did you? There it is, all yummy. I'm so super excited. I can't wait to try it, and I will text you to let you know which one I like better. I have a feeling I'm going to like them both really well. They're very, they look really yummy. I love you. Bye.